Progress must not be measured by the number of workforces.
Jose Marcelo Ejercito Sr., known as Joseph Ejercito Estrada and his nickname is Erap, is a former Filipino actor,
Doon ka sa likod. May salsa ka dyan. Doon ka sa
and
likod.
politician who served as the 13th President of the Philippines from 1998 to 2001. He was subjected for corruption leading to his impeachment in 2001, making him as the first chief executive in Asia to be formally impeached. But despite of more than 2 years of position as a president, he still made a contribution to the Philippines in different fields. His administration made a contribution to the fields of science and technology in the Philippines. The Philippine Clean Air Act of 1999 and the Electronic Commerce Act of 2000 were the first two major legislation that turned into signed law.
What is Philippine Clean Air Act of 1999?
Philippine Clean Air Act of 1999, also known as the Republic Act of 8749, is an act where mandates the implementation of air quality action plan that includes emission limits, monitoring and control strategies, and development of an integrated air quality improvement framework at the local level, among others. It is an act of providing for comprehensive air pollution control policy and focus on the primary goal, which is on pollution prevention.
In essence, the Philippine Clean Air Act is important for promoting public health, preserving the environment, and ensuring a sustainable and livable future for the Filipino population.
Does this Republic Act is important for today's living?
The act is very important because it educates the Filipino people about the importance of having a clean air for us to breathe. The value of air as well, that is an important element, the reason why we live. The act also important as it shows the bad effects of polluted air. We know that polluted air increases risk of unhealthy air that is bad for our body. Another, the act also educates people to limit emissions like smoke comes from the vehicles, burning garbage, and others. More interestingly, and the contrary of the UN Sustainable Development Goals, it helped to achieve the goals of SDG 3, good health and well-being, SDG 7, affordable and clean energy, SDG 11, the sustainable cities and communities, and the last one is the SDG 12, responsible consumption and production. And don't forget the SDG 13, which is the climate action. This is the more impactful, and the SDG 15, which is the life and land.
How does said law help shape the Philippines as a nation?
The law, which signed on 1999, garnered the Philippines among the third world countries to have a serious discussion with regards to the air pollution. It was seen and hence shaped the Philippines to be known more as a protector for the environment and valuing the importance given by the Mother Nature.
June 23, 2021, 22nd Clean Air Act Anniversary. The act made the Philippines the first nation in the world to ban waste disposal incinerators outright. Environmental, academic, and community-based organizations and groups are calling on government. This includes dropping the legalization of garbage incineration in the guise of waste-to-energy WTE plants. Senator Win Gatchalian WTE bill is a violation of the Clean Air Act which must junk immediately in the 18th Congress. With the zero waste approach, barangays have managed to reduce and eliminate waste of our streets and even save millions of pesos while creating jobs.
Air pollution and the gas emission has effects on the depletion of ozone layer, in which these emissions cause global warming, and the said warning triggered climate change that has adverse impact on our planet.
It is one that Philippines really cared about, as we are on the list of countries that are vulnerable to the direct effects of climate change. Sad to say that the Clean Air Act failed to realize its goal, as our country still emits our causes of air pollution.
What is Electronic Commerce Act of 2000?
The Electronic Commerce Act of 2000, also known as Republic Act No. 8792, is an act that aims to facilitate domestic and international dealings, transactions, agreements, arrangements, contracts, and exchange and shortage of information through the utilization of electronics, optical and similar medium, mode, instrumentality, and technology to recognize the authenticity and reliability of electronic documents.
Of course, it is implemented because lawmakers see it as important.
The whole idea behind this law is to provide a secure legal framework and environment for the e-commerce in the Philippines. It also allows the Department of Trade and Industry, or the DTI, to supervise the developments in the country and come up with the policies and regulations when needed to facilitate the growth of the e-commerce. If we talk about e-commerce, because it is the subject of the law, right? So e-commerce provides an advantage to companies so they can reach a wider audience.
Most relevant example of e-commerce is the online selling. It provides easy steps for the people to purchase goods in the store using their electronic devices and will not come to the store to purchase the item he or she wishes to buy personally. It boosts the economy by increasing productivity. How it shaped the Philippines as a nation.
Well, as I stated earlier, that e-commerce has an impact to the economy. Having the law with regards to the utilization of electronic commerce helps people to lessen the inconvenience. It helps to make life more simpler. It also shaped our country as it boosts our economic performance. E-commerce trading boosts productivity as well as the encouraging innovation. It also creates opportunities for protecting the planet, both for forward-thinking sellers and for eco-conscious citizens of our country.
It can't hide the fact that this is one of the turning points of the technology in our country and made our advancement than previous administrations. Starting that time, our country, Philippines, really adapt the technologies that are available so that we can have access to them and make Philippines to shape further as a country that is filled with technology and opportunities.